Hey there, friends, it's Elle, and I wanted to kick off my first ever Facebook Live weekly video chat launch, and I'm super excited. And tonight's is going to focus on mindfulness. And if you are not familiar with mindfulness, it's such a simplistic way to transform your life. And the tip that I'm sharing today will help you relieve some stress during the holidays. I know that traveling, spending time with family, being away from home, it's just, that stress just starts to go off the charts. And then, Thanksgiving, with families, sometimes when you get around your family and your siblings, it's like, I don't know about you, but if your family's like mine, you tend to regress and rehash some old stuff, and that stress level just peaks, and it's like you might be on the airplane on the way back home thinking, oh, I should have said this. But what I'm going to share right now will really help you, regardless of the situation, help you maintain your peace, your joy, and help you really enjoy the time that you're spending with those that you care about. So the little tip that I want to share, it's called STOP. S.T.O.P. And it's a great acronym, so it makes it super easy to remember. And basically what it helps you do, mindfulness helps you get back to being in the present moment. And I know it sounds a little woo-woo to people, like, is it meditation? Is it Zen? What is it? And it's really something that a lot of companies are incorporating to help their employees relieve stress. There's a lot of science behind it. So if you want to Google it, I'm not going to get into all of the science, but basically what it does is it's a little neuro-linguistic programming switch that you can kind of stop yourself when you're in a moment that is causing you stress and refocus and move forward in a way that is beneficial to everybody involved. So you can Google it and get into the whole mental science behind it, but it does work, and it just will help you maintain your peace. So going back to STOP, S-T-O-P. Stop, the first letter, S, stop. So whatever moment you're in, if you're in, hopefully not discussing politics, but if you're in a moment or a situation where you're feeling your blood pressure go up, you feel a knot in your stomach, old memories from the past are coming up, just stop, okay? T, take a few breaths and just really just get yourself centered and just breathe. Big inhale, exhale, inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth, and just feel that release when you exhale. Do that about 3 times. O is for observe. And what you want to do is observe your feelings and emotions that are brewing up. This is, are you feeling triggers from your past? Are you feeling angry? Are you feeling hurt? And just take a moment to observe, is this from a now? Is this something that has just bubbled up based on something someone said or did right now? Or are you going back to something from years ago and it's all brewing up at the moment? So take a moment to observe. And I also like to add, take a moment to observe the other person. A lot of times, especially when we are around family and we get into our old triggers and like, oh my gosh, you're treating me like I was 10 years old. But go and actually look at the other person. What's brewing up for them? What hurt, what pain are they experiencing that is causing this whole conversation to come back to light? And I think when you look at it from your perspective, the emotions that are brewing up in you, and you can empathize with the emotions that are coming up in the other person, you can see the situation in a different light. Which brings us to P, proceed. Proceed means, do you want to continue this conversation if you're in an argument? Do you want to continue it as is? Do you want to pull back and just walk out of the room and end that conflict right then and there? And I believe that when you are observing the other person and you're empathizing with their emotions, that allows you to walk away. And you might want to walk away, take a walk, take a long walk. And in these situations, you don't want to drink. It's like I said, it's like I once said, you can't drink wine in the morning. It's like someone was asking me, why do you meditate all the time? Because I can't drink wine in the morning. But it's like, it's funny, but it's like, in that situation, you might want to have a drink to calm your nerves, but that's actually the wrong thing to do in that moment. Just take a breath, take a walk out of the room, get away from the situation, and then just go through that stop again, that stop, take a breath, observe your emotions and feelings, and then proceed. And it might just be, you tactfully end the conversation. Hey, we're not going there anymore, or this is bringing up old stuff. Let's just have a good time. If let's say you're in the airport and it's a flight, a ticket agent, and they're stressed out, and you think that they're being rude or they're not paying attention to you. Again, go through S.T.O.P. and look around. Is this person overworked? Is this person stressed to the max too? And you might even share, hey, I just learned this little tip, and it really helped me separate from what's going on to what's really happening. And just take a moment, and it pulls you out of the situation. And that's what mindfulness does. It takes you out from the drama, and it just puts you in a present moment so that you can really subjectively and objectively look at what's going on and decide how you want to continue and play a role in that. If it works for you, come back, write a comment, let me know your experiences. I have found that I've used this in so many different situations, from minor to being in the car and someone cuts me off, to being in a store and someone in the line in front of me is just impatient and taking it out on the cashier. And it just really helps you take that bubble of time and just look at it in a very different way, and also to see people for themselves. It just really brings back the humanity in our engagement with one another. So if you're watching this on the replay, please leave a comment. Let me know where you're from and say hi. Want to get to know you a little bit more. And I thank you for joining me tonight. I'm going to be doing this weekly, so stay tuned. I'm really focusing on a healthy living from inside and out, and that entails what you eat and what you put on your skin, and also what you put in your mind. So just this holistic trifecta of goodness. Thank you for joining, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye. Happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving.